Alright, good morning, afternoon, good evening, everybody. Let's get underway with Shipyard Champions. We're back from a little 1 week sequester, although there might be another, I'm not sure. Schedules are weird, and it's almost Christmas time, which places weirdness upon it. But scores for, not last week, but the week before, 2 weeks ago. See, week 10. First place is Polyworld, 4 points. 9:36 left, and 9:42, so time win, maybe? Yeah, look at time win. And then Stealth was second with 4 points again. 9:32, 9:48. Panzergraph 4, 9:55, and 8:44, so one of them was very quick. And then Brosilly in fourth with 3 points. Yalari in fifth with 2 points. And me and Las Galaxy tied for 6 with 0. And then Bird Monroe unfortunately couldn't participate last week due to real life shenanigans. If I'm remembering correctly, it has been 2 weeks. It has been 2 weeks. So, the challenge for this week by Stealth. Gentlemen, the task for Monday, the day you're seeing this. Battlefield efficiency. Unfortunately, the Navy has received some serious budget cuts as the economy slows down. This means that the punny pinchers at Treasury count every shell we fire. They do technically already, but I guess they're counting double time. So we get one battlecruiser 1940, one enemy battlecruiser 1940. I've chosen China's enemy battlecruiser just to hopefully have a little bit less resistance hulls. Battlefield conditions up to you. Stormy Night Battle could work in your favor. I'm going to choose not to. I'm going to choose Clear Day. Sure, it doesn't off. Objective: destroy, slink, fire, crew death, capture. Although I don't think capturing is a thing. The enemy needs as few shells as possible. Use results at the end of the battle screen to check the number of shells fired. A single torpedo counts as 10 shells. Fewest shells wins. Points will be given out in order of number of shells used. Fewer is better. And then you get a bonus point if you design your ship in 3 minutes. I'm not going to design it in 3 minutes. I know it's going to go terribly. So we have choices for hulls to make. Name warrior. Actually, I'm going to keep that. So Super Battlecruiser is resistance 30, 73, 95 floatability, 72, 68, 78. Less hull form. It's also way too light. That's 36,000 tons maximum. Not great. Put 39 knots. We want standard with veterans. Gas turbines? Gas turbines. With oil 3, just save weight. I'm actually going to go with balanced and... Gods forbid. I'm changing the steering gears over from steam. Shaft, we're going to want modern 2. Anti-torp for a little bit of floatability, but not a whole lot. Citadel, yes. Anti-flood, yes. Alright. So first off, we need main tower. I mean, there's no reason not to go with the best tower available. As far as I understand. Place the secondary tower first. There we go. Funnels. There we go. Roughly midships. I mean, it does look a little bit odd not having a funnel underneath here, but that's fine. Now, the big choice is going to be gun, because it's 1940, so... Like, you got Mark III 20s. Well, these are the quads, so yeah, you still got Mark III 18s. You only get Mark 4s at the 15s, which isn't... Okay, so the choice is... You either go Mark 5s for increased accuracy and rate of fire. So I'm going to drag that back. That looks wrong, and we're not going to be able to get a good setup up front. So I'm going to put a barbette down. Just a medium for the moment, but... And one aft as well. Just for the moment, we'll decide later. So again, it's a choice between something like a Mark 5, 3, you know, something like this for fast rate of fire, good accuracy at, or better accuracy at 20 kilometers, or, you know, you go for a smaller market gun that weighs more. Before I forget, considering we're gonna build it not with, well, 20 kilometers, it's no coincidence. Gen 3 radar. I don't think we need acoustics or radio. I think that's gonna be fine to leave out. But again, the choice is what guns. Because we could just cut down 20-inch guns to improve the rate of fire. But the thing is, shells is also good. So again, it's more shells but faster and more accurate versus less shells but less accurate. But more damage. Let's say those barbettes aren't even suitable for a 20-inch gun. Or a 20-inch turret, rather. Basically a super conqueror. Or a super thunderer. Although these do look a little bit weird. Okay. You didn't need to take that barbette off. Although you're probably going to have to here. If it'll even fit. It does technically fit. There we go. Just A, spell slashes, and B, less shells fired. So, no secondary battery. Capitalistic 2, incendiary, high explosive. Yeah, that's fine. Standard. We'll go standard for that. Super heavy shells. Teen. I don't think we need more shell penetration. At 20 kilometers against the belt, we're already punching through almost 40 inches. And against a battlecruiser, that is plenty, actually. What is that? 163%. I hate these to go in here in order to change this. So yeah, at 20 kilometers punching through basically 30 inches of belt armor. Oh, that's HE penetration. Hold on. No. That is belt. That's AP. Yes, AP belt. At 20 kilometers is 30. It's also almost 30 inches of deck. 20 kilometers is actually almost the perfect, is the crossover point. And what's the maximum we can even put on? So maximum you could armor the deck against is... That's 13 basically, we'll just round up, call it 13. 9... So 22, 28, call it 29. Basically, at 20 kilometers, actually almost immune to these guns at 20 kilometers, which is good. And that's the best cap, and it's super heavy. Oh, that's not the best there. There is, yep, triple base, gain extra penetration. That's 31, so that should help. But against a cordite, we're basically matched. Main deck, I'm also going to pump up. Let's drop her down to 37 knots. See how that does. Nope, we're still way over. What if we increase the displacement? Nope. Although it's still close. So yeah, we need to drop a little bit of armor off. Also, barbettes need to be at least there notionally. Also, reloading. So we got to trim 11,000 tons off. Call it 11,000. Super heavy we're going to keep, though. So I think it's going to come from the Citadel. Considering we're going to be close in. That's a major chunk down. 6-inch deck. 2-inch inner belt. Now we still need to drop some weight. That's not helped enough. Okay, with all that extra equipment, we're still heavy. It could drop down. We'll do 36. That's an acceptable speed. Still 7,000 tons. Now, for the first time in a while, I'm going to drop down from maximum. This may be a problem, but allow us to top our belt again. Considering, again, it's more likely that the belt's going to get hit than the deck at 20 kilometers, just due to the trajectory of these shells. But we will give this deck. Unfortunately, we are massively pitch heavy, and actually, our efficiency is through the floor. I only just realized that. That will again. Actually, that will help, but it also won't help. It will help because it will make us go down to Aux 2. Just to save a little bit of weight. And because efficiency means, well, the engines will run more efficiently. So we'll get, less weight required for engines for maximum speed. Because the engines are running more efficiently. So it's 6 and 1/2 does the other. Now, is she the best battlecruiser ever? Probably not, no. But hopefully she'll do fine, and if she can't penetrate, she could hopefully start some fires. She is almost... So it's 8 shells per salvo, and we don't have to worry about target switching in this, because there is no other target. So we shouldn't... Well, we might lose some accuracy. But we shouldn't lose insane amounts of accuracy. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. You never know. We could very well run into the ladder aiming bug. Manashan. Interesting name. She's got secondary guns. Is that a funnel up front? Or is that a gun? Alright, immediately begin turning because she's already fired. Because she was closing. No, that's a rangefinder. She's got a lot of secondary guns. However, I do hold an advantage in terms of at least caliber. But she's going to have a slight rate of fire bonus. Which is, well, not the best, but also not the worst. We're firing HE, which, I mean, technically worse considering these 20-inch guns could just burn her to death with massive incendiary ammunition salvos, if we get lucky. Nope, that's not the command. Oh, and that's an overpen fire. there's partial pens fires. Excellent, and that's with HE. Those look like they're gonna go long. Yeah, long. Now. Nope. No. No, I'm... Alright, I guess I'm not getting a screenshot of the HUD off. I was hoping to. And those went long. All guns are there. What's our 23% is not bad. And she is burning quite aggressively, which is good, it looks like. Yeah, we scored 4-1 hits, so that is solid. No, again, that is... Oh, well, I'll have to take a photo in the thing later on, afterwards. After this is all said and done. Oh, you're so far, Ichi, good. Oh, there's another partial pen. Don't know why you've gone to single gun turret salvos. That is odd. She's burning quite happily. Good. Oh, no, I thought we knocked out the A turret on her, but we haven't. Oh, so X turret has gone and drifted out of sync, looks like. That's why she's firing single turret salvos. That or the ladder aiming bugs crept in. So far 32 shells fired for 10 hits, which is... That's actually really good accuracy. For a naval engagement, that is insanely good accuracy. Basically, yeah, well, slightly better than 1 in 4. That's every 1 in 3 shells hitting. That's actually really good, considering all the intricacies of actually firing a shell at long range against a target, especially maneuvering targets, when you're yourself are maneuvering. Secondary gun destroyed. Fire flooding from a partial pen. Like, that is really good. So yeah, 14 out of 40. Like, that is... Like, this is a very, very good salvo. And, like, for 1940s, this would be exceptionally good accuracy. Like, you know, like, this is the gun crew that you keep alive at all costs, because they will hit whatever they shoot at. Well, almost all the time, in terms of naval engagements. Like... Considering most engagements end up down near the single I think it was single percentages and or maybe double digits occasionally of percentage of actual hits via for shells fired. Like, oh, there's eventually the odds were going to get back to us. But I mean, it's not even really matter at this point, considering she's almost burned to death just due to high explosive impacts. fire times 2. And then her penetration fire flooding. So she's starting to get, she's gotten the range finally. But it's a little bit too late. So we are suffering a little bit of damage instability. Yeah, I like how our high explosive cause partial pens. But yeah, we are well exceeding normal accuracy. Especially for 1940 made. You know, we're still doing better, but it's, you know, it is insanely good accuracy. Yeah, damage instability minus 50%. And we're still rolling like 50% chances to hit. Destroyed main gun. Oh, blocked. That's excellent. Must hit us on the belt. Still lost 7 crew, though, despite the block. But we're still flooding, though. This is what the not maximum bulkheads is giving us. Penetration. That looked a lot worse than it probably was, although it did look very spectacular. So, the Manashan. We knocked out a turret, looks like, according to this. Let's see, what are you using? Triple bottom hull, anti-torp 3, barbette 5, using corrupt, alright. Gear turbines 2, force foil 1, max armor piercing, cap ballistic, 2 powder 2. She has torpedoes. Oh, underwater torpedo launchers. 13-kilometer range. Let's get some turn going. A, to bring front 2 turrets back into bear, and B, interrupt her accuracy calculations. And we are faster than her, so we can set the pace of the engagement. However, actually, we need to turn the other way. We're actually running into angle problems because of the flooding, which is still ongoing. Damage control teams have not been able to stop this flooding, which is unfortunate. Can we kill her before she floods us to death? Oh, no, we stopped the flooding. Excellent. And this should massively mess with her accuracy calculations, especially as the range increases. We will have slightly better odds at longer range than she does. Especially considering I don't... Does she even have radar? Gen 3 radar, yep. Coincidence 4, so we do have a better range finder than her. I don't know why A and B turret are still pointing out to port when the target's out to starboard. Okay, so... A and B turrets should be able to fire. Why are they not firing? Why? Why are they not even rotating? Oh wait, no, you can see them trying to rotate. But they've got stuck. Oh, come on, Bugs. Don't take this from me. Fire. No, don't take this from me, Bugs. What is this? Because X and Y turret are both pointing to engage with the battlecruiser, but aren't firing. A and B are stuck to the other side, not firing. And now that's inside secondary gun batteries, which we don't want to be. Now complain about angle again. Yes, yes. And because they're complaining about angle, they're now all stuck again. God. Was it either torpedoes or shells that fell short? Those might have been torpedoes. Okay, back out of range, maybe? And hope that it, hopefully turns to engage. But I say, come on, bugs, like... It would really be nice if, I don't know, damage control teams could do some counter flooding, maybe? That would be great. And now I just need to get out of secondary gun range to stop this, and hopefully not burn to death in the process. Fire flooding. But I swear to God, if I sink because the main gun turrets got stuck and would not turn to engage on 0.3% structure integrity left because of a stupid bug, I'm going to be very upset. Tried turning them on and off again. I can't afford to do the whole circle to try and get them unstuck. At least not yet. I don't have enough range distance from them. I need to open up the range more. That way they can't close back inside secondary gun battery range and just burn me to death. And so that, you know, less odds of just random shells like that coming in and hitting. Even though that fire appears to be off the side of the ship. Okay, come on. Come on, lads. Oh. Is X turning? No, no, she's just pointing right at the superstructure, the aft superstructure. Contemplating whether or not to kill it. Wait. No, it is turning. It's... Oh, wait, hold on. There goes X-turret. X-turret was turning. A and B turrets should be able to fire. Like, there should be no reason why A and B could not fire. At this kind of range. A and B should be able to fire. At minimum depression, probably, but they should be able to fire. Especially X and Y as well. Like, especially on the other side. Well, maybe not so much on the other side, but... This... Well, we're 20 kilometers away. That's a good thing we can put all that armor on. Like, I understand at this angle, A and B turret not being able to fire, potentially, but at one of the odd angles, and I was just turning to see if I couldn't get a gun turret to rotate, and I can't. And now we're going to flood. Down to 1% floatability. Never mind. Oh, now! Now it's aimed. Now it's not complaining about angle. Now. If you're wondering why there's no series or campaigns like the other creators is doing, stuff like this. And then those insistence, oh, players who are running into this, we fixed this. Players who are running into this are using mods. I don't even know how to install mods and shit like this. It's like, this is why I'm not doing that. And it's seriously, like, 0.3% structurability left. Like, we almost hit her. They had angle. They should have been able to. But the gun turret just got stuck and went, nope. But still, nearly 30%, 34% accuracy is really good. So, actually, that's nice and easy to say 100 shells. Because we did lose some to what looked like a partial ammunition explosion. Because we fired, 100 shells. And got 34 hits. So, that's actually very, very easy for score. But at this point, I would call her sunk. I would call her sunk myself, considering she's got just 0.3% of a structure left. Like, a good breeze comes along, she's sunk, but I ain't the scorekeeper. So, thank you all for coming out. I hope my fellow admirals don't run into the exact same problem. Hopefully. That way they can have a more fruitful engagement than I did. I'll see you all next week, everybody. Have a good one.